Hi there. Real quick before we jump into the episode. If you enjoy this episode, or any of the other episodes, be sure to give us a follow or subscribe. It would also be great if you shared it with a friend, or better yet, left a review so others can know how awesome it is. Thanks so much. And now, the episode.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome to the Press Start Leadership Podcast, the podcast about game-changing leadership, teaching you how to get the most out of your product and development team and become the leader you were meant to be. Leadership coaching and training for the international game industry professional. Now, let me introduce you to your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Christopher Mifsud.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome back to another awesome edition of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. This week we're discussing why you should focus on the behavior, not the person. Focus on the behavior, not the person. How to handle every situation fairly. As leaders, we're not supposed to have favorite employees, but we do. We're human. The important thing, however, is that we don't play favorites. If you like Bob and hate Tony, you have to treat them the same way for the same offense. Do your best to separate out emotion, favoritism, and past experiences to address only the issue at hand. In fact, be Vulcan about it. Look at the situation and react logically first, then bring in the emotion later. And here's how. When you're analyzing the situation, start with the how and why, then step in with empathy. Question. How would you treat anyone that did this thing? Separate the person in question from the situation at hand in order to avoid biases. Subconscious biases play into most relationships and can be especially problematic around issues of diversity and inclusion. If you're struggling to parse things out, remove the person's name and discuss the situation with others. This plays out differently at smaller companies than at larger ones, but it helps you identify your own biases when done correctly. Most importantly, separate out any personal relationship you have with said team member. Nobody should be an exception to the rule. This is why you should be friendly with your employees, but not friends. Things can get complicated quickly. Question. Why are you choosing this particular consequence? The response to the issue needs to be equal and proportional to the offense. Adopt an observer's viewpoint. Step back and think about how you should react to the situation instead of just reacting. Also, be consistent. How did you handle the same issue with a different employee? Spoiler alert, the repercussions should be the same. Rules are there to be guidelines, so make them as black and white as possible. This shows everyone what the consequence to a particular action is. Step in with empathy. Be kind and focus on one singular behavior at a time. Assume the best and don't let an employee's past offenses color your response, unless it's a repeated behavior. Everyone is redeemable. This is why there are behavioral improvement plans. There's no need to be cruel. We all make mistakes. Use proactive discussions to address any unwanted behavior as it comes up. If issues are piling up, have a separate meeting. Keep track of all your discussions in a file and record everything. Don't forget, there can also be good repercussions. Nobody wants to work for a boss that addresses every mistake and ignores every success. Encourage your team to speak up. Show them you'll help them with problems and follow up with them. They should feel that having you on their side makes things better. Someone turns in good work early, point it out and praise them. Build the culture and leadership vibe you want to be a part of. Want to know more about my leadership vibe? Download my free ebook, The 5 Heroic Leadership Skills, or subscribe to my email newsletter and receive my tips and tricks on a regular basis. Or do both. I won't stop you. Oh, hi there. The episode's over, but thanks for sticking around till the end. If you're on the quest to elevate your team's leadership, production, or game design capabilities, I'm here to assist. Leveraging extensive experience and a strategic approach, I offer personalized audits, bespoke workshops, and leadership retreat facilitation to drive your team toward excellence. My commitment is to provide efficient, reliable, and proven support, ensuring you have the tools and insights needed to thrive. Ready to unlock your team's full potential and achieve unparalleled success? Don't hesitate to press start on your journey to transformation today. Feel free to reach out directly to discuss how we can tailor a solution to meet your unique needs and goals. Let's connect and take your team's performance to the next level.